If you find it tedious and confusing to use a wool needle when you graft the stitches of your project, you don't have to. I came up with a simple way to make the same fully invisible seam, but without the need to fiddle with a wool needle. We do need some tool though, and we can use either a crochet hook or an extra knitting needle in a size similar to the size of the working needles. The crochet hook makes the process easier and faster, but not all of us have a crochet hook on hand, so in this tutorial I'll show you how to use both tools. First a knitting needle and then a hook. We start by lining two pieces with open stitches so that the knit side of both pieces is facing in. And the tips of both needles are at the right hand side of the work. We'll join these stitches with a long yarn tail. It should be at least 4 times as long as the length of the future seam. And as you see, I used a secure knot to join a piece of yarn in a contrasting color to make it easier for you to see what's going on when we use this type of grafting. The longer tail should also be at the right hand side of the work. It can be attached to the front piece or the one at the back. In my case, it's hanging at the back. And when it's hanging at the back, we insert the extra needle from front to back into the first stitch on the front needle, like this. Then we slip the stitch off the working needle and we push the extra needle a little bit further until it enters the first stitch on the back needle, also front to back. And the way the pieces are arranged right now, it will be from the knit side to the purl side of the fabric. Now the tip of the needle is right at the longer tail, and that's good. That's exactly where we need it. So we wrap the needle with this tail as we do when we knit a stitch, or in any other way, because the direction of the wrap is not important. And we pull this wrap through both stitches. It is easier to do it with a crochet hook, but as you see, the needle also works quite well. So we pull this wrap through both stitches. And then we pull the yarn tail all the way out and adjust the length of the strand that we've just created. For the seam to be invisible, this strand should be as long as one leg of an average stitch that forms the fabric. Now the yarn tail is hanging at the front, and to make the next stitch of the seam, we insert the needle into the first stitch on the back needle. This time we do it from back to front. We slip the stitch off the working needle and push the needle forward until it gets into the first stitch on the front needle, like this. Again, the tip of the needle is next to the yarn tail. Good. We wrap the tip of the needle with the yarn as we do when we purl a stitch, or however it feels comfortable to you, and pull this yarn wrap through both stitches, like this. Then we pull the tail out, all the way out, and adjust the length of this stitch. And that's about it. Now we repeat these steps until we join all stitches of the front piece to the stitches of the back piece. When the yarn tail is at the back, we go front to back into the first stitch on the front needle, slip the stitch, go front to back into the first stitch on the back needle, wrap the needle with the yarn, and pull the wrap through. And I almost lost it. Pull the wrap through both stitches, pull the tail out, and adjust the length of this strand. The yarn tail is at the front. That means we go back to front into the first stitch on the back needle, slip into the first stitch on the front needle, wrap, pull the wrap through, pull it out, and adjust the length of that strand. And we do the same thing when we use the crochet hook. The yarn tail is at the back. We go front to back into the 4th stitch on the front needle, slip into the 4th stitch on the back needle, wrap, pull the wrap through, and now we can do it in one clean shot. Pull the tail out, adjust the length of the stitch. And then when the tail is hanging at the front, we go back to front into the 4th stitch on the back needle, slip, back to front into the 4th stitch on the front needle, wrap, pull the wrap through, all the way through, and adjust the length of the stitch. With a hook or with an extra needle, keep repeating these steps. And when you turn the work to the knit side, you'll see that these two very simple and straightforward steps form an impeccable, fully invisible seam. Well, if you don't use a yarn in a contrasting color, of course. Beautiful, clean result with minimal effort. This little knitting trick is great, but there are so many other effective and efficient ways to knit. I put together a free mini course about 3 knitting methods that will instantly make your projects look better and make you a more skilled knitter in less than an hour. Go give it a watch. The link is in the description.